Today I'm going to share my completed journal for Junk Journal July 2024. Thank you to Meg at Meg Journals and also Get Messy Art for hosting Junk Journal July 2024. And I thought I would just show my journal and just talk about not so much how I've made it or the process even, but just thoughts to do with the journal and how it was to be part of this collaboration. So this is my front page. Here we go. So I'm just going to open it so that we can see a few pages and then I'll move it along. I think making the journal as a concertina with that Meg from Meg Journals suggested, and she gave a tutorial on that, and just putting these pieces of paper together as a support for Junk Journal July 2024. So I really had a great time. Each page is fairly simple and I didn't stress too much about it until I came to poetic, then it was a bit of a stress. And sometimes I'd miss a page for whatever reason. And when you're making something that is creative, whether it's from, art, craft, whatever we'd like to call it, it takes time and it takes concentration. Not that you're concentrating to get it right, but just that idea that while you're making, your mind is free to roam, it's free to go into the depths and think about things and muse about all sorts of things. So going through this process I enjoyed immensely, and I've learnt so many things, not just about art and craft but about myself, and that I just love to make, and it's the place I go to. I suppose it's like we all have a coping mechanism or whatever. I've never thought about it like that, but I think it's where I truly feel a deep happiness in making. Just making something that is simple. It's not groundbreaking or trying to change the world. It's just me doing what I do. And whether it's painting, whoops, this is going to be a bit of a schnozzle this bit, whether we're painting or cutting, tearing, colouring, adapting, recycling, whatever we want to call it, it's just a joy to be able to do these things. And the number of people that have been a part of this, in a sense, of my making, whether they were people who have made digitals or have given advice on their YouTube, have given ideas, and it's been just a really, really good time. And I'd like to just make a little bit of a call out to my enchanted journals. I often get Di and Lee from Lee Creates mixed up. I don't know why. I think they're both Australian and I mix them up. And for some reason I'll say Lee when I mean Di, and vice versa. So the inspiration comes from lots of people. That was just a bit of a side thing there. I also love to make, make books, and books are something that they can hold all sorts of ideas and inspiration. So I'll just keep going. I loved the idea that the concertina book does that flip around, so that when you get to one end you just turn over the page and it carries on. And each idea and process that I used, and get this to go the right way, whatever it was just great to be a part of that. I've been making things, making books, making paintings all my life, and well, not so much books but painting and art and whatever. Well, that was a little bit of a palaver. I got myself into a bit of a muddle with the folding of the concertina. So, and then when I did organise it, I had the journal out of screen. So I've just gone back, I've probably gone back a couple of pages. And I was talking about just the way that we work, we make things like we like to do. That the creative process is really very personal, and we create in lots of different ways, whether we love fabric, paper, mixed media, painting. It really doesn't matter. I think the mattering comes in, if that's a word, with just being a part of the wider community. Enjoying the company of lots of people on YouTube, just enjoying when I show my journal. I've shown it to a couple of friends, and I often use the word dinky because I make what I call dinky stuff. It's little and it's often playful, and I like that. And so when I show my work and my friends are so positive, it's an amazing feeling, and I know that I've already shown you these pages, but I just love it's a little bit of a thrill to show people what you've done. And the ideas sometimes, they're not premeditated in a way. They're ideas that just come in around and you just don't know where they come from. They just do. Just on a little thing, the buttons, that was because on the 2-3 pages I'd use buttons. Did I use buttons? Yep. Anyway, I thought of buttons and bows, and that's why that was like that. And just another call out, I think it was to Meg at Meg Journal. She was doing a cover, and she tore the corrugated paper, cardboard, and I thought, what a good idea. And then when I came to contrast, I decided to use that tearing thing. Anyway, so it's been a great thing, great journey, and I'm really, really thankful that there are people out there that just will share their ideas and share their love of making junk journals and making art. It's just great. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I'll just close her up and say thank you, and it's back to the beginning. Well, that was interesting. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye.